and urging government to stop rehabilitation of arrested killers and criminals.
What do you want the government to do?
To kill them. Yes. He who kills should be. If you kill, Mr. Speaker, anybody that killed deserves to be killed.
Additional prayers to stop rehabilitation of Boko Haram.
Yes, it does not make evil common sense to grant pardon and rehabilitate and reintegrate criminals.
Those in favor of the prayer say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Live long in Nigeria and there is nothing you will not see. I still believe that Nigeria will still be great. If this can happen, we are coming up small. I know you must have heard the news that the issue of integrating the repentant terrorists back into the Nigerian army has been disintegrated. Yes, they don't cancel them. All these things where we say they go catch terrorists. Then the following day you will hear they have done rehab on them and now they are back. Not just being back, they are putting them back, recruiting them to become Nigerian army. Just imagine this scenario where you are now finding out that the person that you helped to catch as a terrorist yesterday, you are now seeing maybe in 3 months time, you are now seeing that same person as now your colleague, someone that is now helping you to fight his other people that are still in the bush. It doesn't make sense. Now our leaders are saying no more. I saw that news, I was like, how? What? I mean, so all these things that we have been saying, they have finally heard it. This is why I say that if Nigeria wants to get better today, guys, we don't need foreign interference. We don't need all this Trump did this one, Trump. They can do it. We have all these arms of government. This is what they are here for. They can do it for us. Just look at this one. Immediately everybody put their hands on deck and say no more, we do not want it. You need to watch this video. I was watching this video and I was shocked. You see how big men, senators, honorables stood up and said no. In fact, the one that shocked me most is Oshomore. He's not wearing his Milocon cap today. He is saying no, that it does not make sense to integrate terrorists, kidnapped, captured bandits back in. Like, does it make sense before? Even before they were doing it, how does it make sense to them? Every time we keep having the same issues and they feel it is okay, it makes sense to them to continue doing it. I mean, finally, they have opened their eyes and said, no, let's start reasoning like human beings. We are human beings, not animals. And finally, they have realized that this issue of insecurity is no longer for the poor masses. They have found out that this is now a general disease. If it is not a retired commandant being kidnapped, the other day, Baba Ahmed came out to say that his cousin was also abducted. So they have seen that it's a general problem. And the earlier all of them put an end to it, the better for everybody. To the extent that one honorable stood up and said that the best punishment to give to any bandit that was captured is to eye the person. I'm not joking. In fact, that man's video is the most interesting one for me. So before we go further, let's just dig into this video. Pay particular attention to what Oshomola said. We'll come back to it.
And urging government to stop rehabilitation of arrested killers and criminals.
What do you want the government to do?
To kill them. Yes. He who kills should be. If you kill, Mr. Speaker, anybody that killed deserves to be killed. Except if it is a motor accident, our law is quite explicit. But if you kill by coming to innocent citizens' house, Nigerians, kidnapping them, taking them to bush, subjecting them under serious, terrible torture before taking their lives of traditional rulers, Mr. Speaker, you don't deserve 1 second of survival. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you for your contribution. Any amendment?
That person that killed does not deserve 1 second to survive.
A month ago, at this Senate, under your leadership, we took a decision that the issue be investigated by Foreign Affairs. You even suggested, your leadership, that we should send people to South Africa. So it doesn't mean that our decision must coincide with your opinion, with profound respect.
Okay, what we do,
we tell the committee until the people are killed.
Senator Shobali,
when one man monopolize madness, there can be no peace.
Okay, Chairman Committee.
The following comments by a South African minister to the effect that compensation will not be paid to those Nigerians whose properties were looted, shop burnt, and even life taken. But the government of Nigeria reciprocate by appropriating the profit accruing from South Africa shares in all South Africa companies in Nigeria, including their banks, IBCT, that the money be seized and used to pay Nigerians. Taking into account that this decision to give Nigerians June 30th as deadline was taken by a mob and respected by the government of South Africa. So we can't allow our people to come, we take taxpayers' money to pay compensation when South Africa investment and profit is being taken away. I urge that the profit be appropriated and use it to settle those who have been brutally destroyed, business burnt, life lost.
Thank you.
It does not require any further investigation because the facts are self-evident.
Thank you very much. Before with what is going on in South Africa, the way those gangs of protesters, or whatever you want to call them, are going about doing what they are doing as we speak is not in line with civility. It's uncivilized. We see what is happening in America, but who is doing that? They call them ICE, a government body moving around to check illegal residents, getting them arrested, and so on and so forth. But now, gangs going around in the name of protesters, persecuting, intimidating people, killing people in the name of protest is not something that should be accepted. It's unacceptable. We cannot allow that. But then, we need to be very careful, as Senator Abdullahi has said, particularly because we lead in Africa. We set the pace. Whatever we need to do, we need to be very careful. Like what Senator Adam Oshobole said, sometimes we don't take things that I've said, on social media or whatever. We need to analyze what is always put out there. I saw what he's talking about. What the minister was saying was that those who live in shacks, illegal settlements, will not be paid anything because they were illegally occupying those areas. But those who have titles, nobody will take those titles away from them. Nobody will take those properties from them. I saw that minister, one female minister. Nobody will take those titles from them. Even if they have been displaced, those properties still belong to them. The titles are in their possession. But that's not an excuse. Why do you even allow them to be displaced in the first place? And what even Senator Yahya is talking about, the government should be bold enough to say, oh, we have been threatened by certain people who are conspiring to destabilize our nation. The president should come out to tell the world. So maybe they have a problem. They are brothers. We helped them before. We can still help them. Maybe we can, after the committee has done its work, maybe you find it necessary to advise the South African government, this is your problem. Come on and tell the world your problem. All right, so let's not put the cart before the horse. I beg you, the former chairman of APC, a respected elder statesman in this country, internationally renowned labor leader, please, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's allow the committee to do its work. It's being headed by your colleague, your former governor, well experienced, and someone who has the pedigree to do this investigation. Under his, to chair the committee to do this investigation. Let's allow them to do that, and then we can move on. And Senator Yahya, please, can you, add additional prayer that the committee? Well, we don't need a prayer for that. It's their function, it's their committee work. So I beg you, I plead with you, based on your pedigree as a labor leader.
My consign, a month ago, at this Senate, under your leadership, we took a decision that the issue be investigated by Foreign Affairs. You even suggested, your leadership, that we should send people to South Africa. So it doesn't mean that our decision must coincide with your opinion, with profound respect.
Okay, what we do,
you want
we
us
tell
to be
the committee
until the people are killed.
Senator Oshobole,
when one man monopolize madness, there can be no peace.
Okay, Chairman Committee, so that we can take decisive action on this matter. Chairman, is there any member of Foreign Affairs Committee here? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
So 2 weeks. Chairman, Foreign Affairs Committee. Mr. Chairman, Foreign Affairs Committee. Chairman, Foreign Affairs. Chairman, Foreign Affairs. Please, we would like you to table your report in respect to what is happening, the xenophobic attack against Nigerians and other nationals in South Africa. We would like to have that information so that we can take action on the matter. So we give you 2 weeks to submit your report. So thank you, Senator Shibale, for showing understanding. And let me commend everyone that contributed to this debate. And I want to tell you that it is known to all that the government of Nigeria is doing very well through the Minister of Foreign Affairs and also the Diaspora Commission to take care of those that are being affected by this heinous act by those who are perpetrated in South Africa. So the government of Nigeria is doing very well in this regard. Senator Dingi, as an opposition senator, said Nigerian government is not doing well of that. We are doing well. We are doing well. What you said is to add more, to give more attention to what is going on. But the government is doing very, very well. And I can assure you that they are always in touch with our citizens in South Africa on a daily basis. So thank you very much. And we hope the South African government will listen and try to look inwards on how to deal with this matter. Allowing thugs in the name of protest to harass, steal people's, loot people's property should not be allowed. And even some people are even talking about going to the International Court of Justice to seek redress. So they should be very careful. They were the ones that went to that court, to seek redress on behalf of the Palestinians. So it is going to be something that will surprise the world if nations begin to go to ICJ to seek redress for their nationals that have been killed, maimed in South Africa. They should look inwards to solve this problem. So thank you very much, and I commend Senator Asuko for bringing forward this motion. Thank you very much. Leader.
The most important thing about all these arguments that we just watched now is that there will be nothing like repentant terrorists again. Even if there is, because I do not think they have zeroed in on that one, there will be nothing like repentant terrorists being put back into Nigerian army, so that we will know which side our problem is coming from. Every day our soldiers lose their lives in the north. Every day. Do you hear that recently that Minister of Defense came out to say that the terrorists that held the Oyo students and the teachers said that they will attack if they will do away with the victims if our Nigerian military should come any closer to where they are. That means where they are is not like they are locating them is not even the problem. It is disarming them and bringing back the victims alive. Now they are threatening to buy all of them if they should come any closer that they have already gone. Our soldiers lose their life every day just for the fight of insecurity in this country. It will not do their work any easier, it will even make it more difficult. Sometimes I imagine how they are going to feel. Like I said in my introduction, that I wonder how they will feel if you find out that the person that you almost lose your life to capture, the main purpose why you are even there inside the bush, that they capture the person, and now you are seeing that same person as your colleague. I don't know, how is that spirit? How would they be able to trust that system? It's just that our soldiers, they have been, especially with what happened with Justin Crack, nobody is even going to come out to say what they did not send him again. Everybody's like lying low and taking the last order. But then these people are human beings. It's not like they are paying them millions. It's not like there is any reward somewhere waiting for them. They are just, these people are just basically doing the Lord's work. Anybody that is in this military right now, it's not like they cannot find any work that cannot pay them much more that they are earning, but they decide to do this job because they love their country. That's how I feel about it, like every soldier right now. So I feel like the best thing we can do for these people that are already putting their lives on the line for us, just to protect us, is to make their job easier by not bringing the enemies into the camp again, to make them feel safe, because it is when they are safe that they will be able to guide and protect us. Our soldiers' lives matter. Oh. Guys, if you're able to watch this video up to this moment, thank you so much. I really appreciate. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Bye.